For the final time in the regular season, it's Week 18, and off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Got it with Smith and Jigba. A pickup of 15 in the air. And the Jets have a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. Even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's first down, and it's Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. They'll look to throw. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll run. This is Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Vikings 10-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Another run here with Hall. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Vikings. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, faking the give. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. His drive will start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota.
At the 46-yard line.
Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Tight end going in motion here. Right back to him on 1st down. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Minnesota.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now. Daniels. He'll let one go down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work this out to the 23. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jermaine Johnson. First and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. He'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Vikings have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. It's where the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter.
Number 32 on the carry. On the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 5. And the Vikings first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings! They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop. Back to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. A run here with Hall. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. the middle they go. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Daniels now on 1st down. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Mecole Hardman. Touchdown, Minnesota. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 5.
Alontae Taylor on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 21-yard
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Smith-Njigba left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score! Game on! Irv Smith, touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Through the end zone for a touchback. Give up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Daniels. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
He wasn't fooled by that zone coverage at all, Mike. They're trying to change up the looks of what style defense they're going to show this quarterback, but without getting pressure in his face, he has so much time to go from his 1st to his 2nd to his 3rd read of his progression, and quarterback at this level, if he has the time and the pre- and post-snap recognition of your coverage, he's going to pick you apart.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Vikings. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
35, Jets 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Smith on the right side. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
3rd and long. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now a shot here deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this will be incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jets 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.